Okay, I'm behind the camera right now. We have a new knife, the Cold Steel Eland. Now, the Eland is the ring lock knife. The Kudu, which everyone is familiar with, is the smaller version, and the Eland is the larger version. Okay, the Eland is out this year, and I wanted a knife, and the MSRP on the Kudu is $10. The MSRP on the Eland is about $13. That's actually the Eland's horn. The Kudu, you have the decorations, the Kudu horn. This is actually the Eland horn. Now I know I wanted to get a Bowie knife, but I just had to buy ammo. That costs money. I'm on summer furlough now. I don't make a lot of money when I'm on summer furlough, so here's the Eland. $13 MSRP. Now, you notice to open the knife, we have a traditional nail niche. I've seen a couple of guys open with one hand. They're better than I am. I'm not going to try that. Now, here's how you open the knife. You close it. You take the knife, traditional style, and you open it. And it's about a 5+ inch blade. The blade is very, very large. This can hold 150 pounds of weight. If you watch the Cold Steel video, paper. Yeah. Not as sharp as the $100 knives, but for a $13 knife, thank you clock, this is sharp enough, I think. You gotta get the fucking edge right on there. Motherfucker, come on. That was a good cut. You see that one? Now, is this a knife for a 10-year-old kid who wants to start a knife collection because it's only $13? Is he a big 10-year-old kid? Does he have a lot of upper body strength? This ring lock is the signature knife of Africa. And when Lynn Thompson, president of Cold Steel, goes to Africa, he sees guys pulling these out of their ass. The traditional knife is usually called an opiki, I think it is. It has an actual wooden handle as opposed to the Zytel handle with the wood grain. Faux bullshit here. Jeff from Cutlery Lover has the smaller version, the Kudu, and he has the original knife from Africa, which is a little bit smaller. A lot of them are actually manufactured in Germany for the African people. But if you go to Switzerland, you have the Victorinox knives. You go to South Africa, you have the ring lock knives. You go to Philippines, you have the Balisong butterfly knives. They are the biggest knife in the world in the Philippines. I mean, years ago, I learned that from Lena Michalik, Jay Michalik's daughter. Philippines, they pull the friggin' butterfly knives out of their ass. They use them to shave, they use them for everything in there. America, you either have the Buck 110, which was recently named the greatest knife of all time, by the way, and the Bowie knife. And, well, don't forget America. The United States of America is a new country which is made up of every culture. So because America is made, yeah, no, I'm doing the American thing here. Yeah, America, go USA. Because America is a hodgepodge country made up of every culture, everyone is gonna bring their culture in and have it mixed with ours. You know, that's why we have Jews, Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, Baptists, Irish, Italian, Russian, all sort of shit. Because America is every culture mixed in together. But if America was to have a knife, it would be the Buck 110, or it would be the Bowie knife. And obviously the kukri knife is used. Where the fuck are the Gurkhas from? The kukri knife is used by the Gurkhas in the middle. Are they in the Middle East? I'm not good on geography, but the kukri knife, which is probably older than Christ, that's their signature knife. Now, if you look at my middle finger, you see that? Let me see. You can't see it, but there's a scab on my middle finger. When I was first learning to use this knife, you know how the blade, when you pull a knife out of the box, the blade is very tight? Well, this blade was very, very tight, and I actually got a really nasty scab on my middle finger. It's coming out now. Now, to close the knife, you have to take the ring and separate it. They tell you can use your index finger, but a lot of smarter people say use your middle finger. Yeah. Now what you do is you simply pull this back here. Pull that back until it separates. See? And when you pull that back, it loosens up here. You see how it loosened up? That actually surprised. I wasn't expecting it to go like that. And now you close it by hand. I also learned how to do it with my other hand. I take my weak hand and I work the ring through the middle finger. Well, let me open the fucking thing first like an idiot I am. Okay. Okay. I take the ring and I put my right middle finger inside of it. Like so. And the ring is not the most comfortable thing in the world. And what I do is I pull back with my right hand. And as I pull back with my right hand, I pull forward with my left hand. And now I can't do it right now for some reason. You know what? I'm not doing that right now for some fucking reason. I'm gonna break my fucking finger over here. Okay. I'm just gonna close it again the way I should have before. Pull back. Pull back. Pull it. And there it goes. Okay, that's why this is not the best knife for a little kid. And excuse me for saying this, some girls, I mean, I know girls that have fucking meat hands, like butcher hands, they can just crunch things with. My grandmother, God rest her soul, she had hands bigger than I do. But for a lot of people with small hands or weak fingers, or a guy with one hand, or a guy who's missing a couple of fingers on another hand, this is not your favorite knife. I bought it because it's different, it's cool looking, and I wanted to see if they can stand up to the power of the $100 knives or the $30 knives. You know, is a $13 cold steel knife as strong as a $100 cold steel knife? Or can a $13 cold steel knife be as strong as a $100 knife from another guy's company? You know. Yeah. Well. Yeah, so this is not something I plan on carrying. It's remarkably big. It's just like a fat. You ever have a thing where you gotta spend the money? You have like $10 in your pocket and you gotta spend it, and you look for, you know, a pack of gum or a candy bar or a beer because you just feel like spending the money. Well, this was, I wanted to buy something for myself after school let out, and you know, and I decided to buy this. I'm actually putting it back in the wrapper. It's the same in the background. Yeah, so that's going on. Yeah. So if you want to carry a knife, get an American styled single-handed opener knife. My Cold Steel Voyager goes with me everywhere. Okay, I mean, this is a fad. I mean, it's a fad knife. If you want to collect knives, you know, Edge Weapon 88, Jeff from Cutlery Lover, guys that just say, you know, let me buy a knife and look at it. Okay, that's how I envision this. You know, to quote nothing fancy, my PLU. You know, philosophy of use. It's a fad. Not a fag, a fad, F-A-D, in case I guess someone thinking I got potty mouth over here. Fad, F-A-D. Okay? It's a fad. Yeah, this is why I wanted to just try it out. Because, you know, it's interesting to see a new knife. Because I got all these single-handed openers. I got a couple of old-style nail nick, like my buck knives. Swiss Army knives. Let me get something cool looking. Just try it out. Okay. And there's a nice package with it. You got the Eland, the actual animal. Okay. Also, congratulations to Melody and JD. They had a girl, and they do not release the names of their kids because they want a little privacy there. But they had a girl, and they apparently are as good as pulling the babies out as they are putting them in, because JD personally delivered the baby again, and the two older kids were asleep in the house when the baby was delivered. So kudos to Lima Life for handling the pain, because I never in my life saw a woman in labor where a baby could sleep in the next room. So congratulations on them having a beautiful baby, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.